back to the channel and welcome to a surprise vlog series. This was a trip that I sort of knew that I was going to take, but I didn't know if I was going to get to come here to this place where I am right now. Now I'm going to pan you up really fast. Some of you might guess from some of the things which are behind me, but if you just look at the sky, you think that we were perhaps back in the UK. It's about this kind of weather right now, cold and a little bit overcast. But if you have a look around where I am, you'll find out I'm somewhere completely different. I'm in Shanghai Disneyland. So I'm here for a business trip for a couple of days, and I've got a few days to come over to Shanghai Disneyland and have a little bit of fun here. The last time that I was here, it was the start of the summer season, so all the Shanghai Disneyland summer stuff had kicked off, and it was also its first birthday, so there was all those things going on. This is at the tail end, or today is at the tail end of the Chinese New Year. Let's start there again. This is at the tail end of Chinese New Year, so the park is completely decked out in Chinese New Year stuff. It's really awesome to see it like this, actually. All these red lanterns everywhere. I think tonight, once the sun sets, it's going to be really beautiful here. I don't know if you guys caught that, but the lines are so short today that there are no fast passes. So I took a little bit of a detour over to the fast pass point, which is over here for Fantasyland, for no real reason. We got to see some few cool things when the park is still very, very empty. So it seems like if it is an empty day, or it is a day where they're not going to get loads of people to the park, they just won't open the fast passes. Right, I've had a look at the map quickly, and I've got one major choice for breakfast, and that's going to be the bakery, which is back on Mickey Avenue. So we're literally going to walk all the way back to the entrance. Let's go! Oh my gosh, they're immense, they're giant. Okay, mini chocolate donut, nom. Red bean bun, nom. Mike Wachowski bun, definitely nom. Or pear Danish, oh my gosh. Oh, Mickey's mixed nut muffin, that looks amazing. Okay, that is crazy, I'm never gonna get through that. A Mickey chocolate muffin looks good. A chocolate croissant. Must admit that mixed nuts muffin is calling me, but I think I'm going to see what cupcakes they have, because they have real good cupcakes here. Well, this is all kind of awesome. I don't know if you guys can make me out because it's very bright over here. There's the castle behind me, and I'm sitting outside of the Remy Patisserie. I got myself some coffee, needed for the morning, haven't had one yet, and the Lumiere cupcake. It looked a bit muffiny, so I felt like maybe I could get away with that for breakfast. Well, that's hilarious. That Lumiere cupcake was really good. That Lumiere on top was solid white chocolate. Nothing inside, solid white chocolate. It's unbelievable. But I don't want to miss out some of the rides with the really, really short queues. And actually, we're going to pop into the store here. This is the main store, one of the main stores on at Mickey Avenue, and I am here looking for something very specific. Although I may go to another store to find it because there's a pretty big queue. I'm looking for the Shanghai Disneyland Passport. If you guys followed my vlogs last time I was in Shanghai Disney, you'd have seen that I had this little passport that I was carrying around with me, a little yellow passport, that you buy at Shanghai Disney, and you go to various places and get it stamped. So you go to machines and get this thing stamped. I bought mine in Tomorrowland. I know exactly where that is. But I'm here in the Avenue M store, which I'm sure there is one. I'm sorry, there's a little Mickey Tron thing riding on the floor. I'm sure they are here somewhere. I just don't know exactly where they are. Brilliant. A lady had to help me. They were right by the cashier, but it's a little bit difficult to see, so just there. Now, I'm not too sure if you guys remember, but what we do with this is we take it to various places around the park and we get stamps in them. And I actually missed this stamp location last time I was here. I just didn't have time to get to it. So we're going to start off with this one. I'll see how much I remember. I've got a couple of days in the park this time, so I reckon I'll get a completed passport. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, I definitely didn't get this one last time. I don't remember this stamp at all. So it's the entrance to Mickey Avenue. And this is the page where you put in, whoa! Lots of wind, very bright light. So this page I thought was the page where you put your name in it and this kind of stuff, but it isn't. It has little questions for you. It says, who owns the Patisserie? Well, I went to that one. It was Remy's Patisserie, so I could put Remy there. It says, who owns the confectionery store? And it's got a little mini bow in there, so I'm guessing that's Minnie, but I didn't actually know that for definite. And then it says, who owns the toy store? And I don't know the answer to that, but it's got a little Goofy hat on it, so I'm guessing it's Goofy. So these are actually pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna fill it out really. I'm not gonna ride in it. I just like to collect the stamps when I'm here. But this is a really cool thing to do if you have kids waiting in line, filling out their passports, getting all their stamps, that kind of thing. Whew, right, did I tell you guys what we're doing? I don't think I did. We're heading over to Peter Pan. Last time I was here, I didn't do Peter Pan, so it feels like this is a good thing to start off with, a brand new ride that I haven't tried. So let's head on over there, back over to Fantasyland, and go find Peter Pan. How cute is that? Beautiful in here. Look at those lanterns. Looks awesome. I just noticed the sparkle across the sky as well. I think every so often Tinkerbell turns up and sort of flies along around it. Flies along it, flies across it. Across! That makes more sense. They're massive, the boats. 2 rows. Fit 6 people in there, I think. Amazing. This one's mine. Oh, banana! Oh, Peter's on the... Can you see him? That ship just shot at us. Oh, Tink! Amazing. Oh my gosh, that was really, really good. I mean, I was expecting it to be good. People had said it was good, but I didn't quite expect it to be that good. It was huge, by the way. That I mean, I shot the whole ride, so I'm sure you guys saw it. But the ride was just absolutely immense. Way bigger than any other Peter Pan rides around the world. Definitely than the original. I know some of the Peter Pan rides can be quite small. Walt Disney World small, Disneyland small. I thought Tokyo was a little bit bigger, but that was absolutely huge. I can definitely see them pushing dark rides to be a little bit more like that. You know, as we move forward in dark ride science. I mean, I guess the Little Mermaid one in Walt Disney World is actually pretty sizable as well, but that was really cool, and I liked how they did sort of the more traditional animatronics, folding screens, and dark, like light up in the dark paint with projections. There was loads of projections in that, and shadows. It was really, really cool. Oh, sorry. There we go, single rider. I was a little bit worried about doing this single rider. Last time I came here and done single rider, the single rider wait was an hour and I waited 2. It seemed that everybody figured that they might try and do single rider because the main queue was just so huge. But it looks like I might be very lucky this time. We might just be walking straight in. Okay guys, that was a walk on. I just walked on. That was amazing. I just totally walked on. Favourite bits as well. There's like an old cafe race screen in that little building over there, but it is brilliant. Dopey pops up over here. Oh, it's a cute ending. I think I'm being in their pictures. Thank you. It's one thing I do like about Shanghai Disney is when you go on single rider and sit next to a random stranger, everybody around them thinks that it's just hilarious. Starts taking pictures of you and such. It's a little bit weird though, because I've often tried to explain to people that what I'm doing is taking videos for YouTube. Now Google and YouTube is actually blocked here in China, so not a lot of people know what I'm doing. Some people will do, lots of people will do, but if they're from outside of Shanghai or outside of a big city, they may not know. So they're just looking at you going, what the hell are you doing? According to the map, I am now in Treasure Cove, which looks awesome, by the way. And as soon as you get in here, you smell campfires. It's a bit amazing. I'm not really quite too sure how they make that happen. I can smell that kind of sort of burning wood smell of campfires. I'm gonna pop over to the view to give you guys a shot of this beach area. It is amazing. This whole area is great. So behind those trees, that's where Pirates of the Caribbean is, and just to the right of that, you see a shipwreck and another ship that you can go and climb on. I think you can climb on all of these ships, from the wreck over there to the left to the ship that's actually sort of, you know, semi-together, I guess, on the right-hand side. And this is the lake that you canoe around. You can see those canoes over on the left-hand side, and they start over there. That's where they pick up the canoes. So excited. This ride is my favorite ride in the whole world. In the whole world. In every single Disney park throughout the whole world. This is my favorite ride. This is an amazing ride. Oh my gosh. When I rode it first time, oh my god, there's people doing like battles. That's amazing. This ride gets better and better. This is freaking cool. So this ride is my absolute favorite. I heard that it had won awards, and so I actually looked it up and watched it on YouTube before I rode it the first time. So when I rode it the first time, there was actually no surprises, which I kind of wish there was, but it was weird seeing it on YouTube and then going on the ride was just a completely different experience. It was amazing. And I've said a number of times, Shanghai Disneyland is worth coming to for this ride alone. This ride. And then you get Tron as well, which is also worth coming to for. But this is something special. Guys, it was another walk-on. I can't believe it. Another walk-on. Boat's going backwards, guys. Change, we're going backwards. Back into the ocean. Then we're getting ready to go back up. Come on, it's time for attack. Oh, here we go. Christ. Jack's up there. See the alternative ending, guys. I've only ever seen the one where Jack doesn't get the gold. Is he gonna get the gold this time? Well, that was it. Yay! That was it. Good job, Jack. It's so good. It's so good. I can't even. It's so good. It just feels so amazing the way that the boat moves. It's like they took the whole ride and made something even more phenomenal. And when that music plays at the end, you feel like you've been in the movie. You feel like you've been there. I videotaped that whole thing and I tried to make sure that I was zooming in on stuff as well. So I think I might have missed a few bits. But the queue is so short. I'm gonna go back, ride it again without you guys this time and just soak it all in. Perfect, just perfect, guys. That ride is just amazing. I love it so much. Came out of the Blue Market. So when you exit the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, you end up in the shop called the Blue Market, and then I went to the ladies' room because one needed to go. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a tip of the toilets here in Shanghai Disney, at least those ones in particular. A lot of the toilets are sort of hole-in-the-floor toilets. So when you go to the hole in the floor toilets, what you do is you sort of face the drain, so the opposite side that we would usually face on a Western toilet, and you kind of squat down and pee. I don't mind it, it works, I can do it, it's fine, but the toilets will have Western versions as well. So if you're not keen on squatting, and lots of people aren't, hunt around in the toilets. You should find the Western toilets or Western style toilets as well, and then you should be able to use those, no problem. Now you may think that I'm aimlessly wandering around, and you'd be correct. I'm looking for the Shanghai Disney Passport little kiosk thing where I can get my stamp for this area, and I know it's around here somewhere, I just don't know exactly. Oh, I think I found it. This is the Shanghai Disney Passport stamp machine kiosky thing. When you approach one of them, you should have a look at the screen. You should find in the top right hand corner there's a symbol. You see there? The symbol that we're looking for is a... What is that? The thing on a ship. Thing on a ship. If you have a look at your Shanghai Disney Passport, you'll see in the bottom right hand corner the same symbol on one of those pages. So you've got to find the page with the same symbol as it's up there. So I found this one. I'm now going to feed it into this section here and let it do its stampy thing. In you go, my friend. Are you going to catch? Of course, it's stamping. It must be working. When this light turns green, you'll be able to get it out. You sort of give it a little bit of a tug and it should pop out. And there we go. Now we got the next stamp. Awesome. I was going to go and get some food because it's about lunchtime and I was starting to get hungry. And then I realised that a whole load of people are lining up for the parade. So that's what we're going to do now is watch the parade. I love this. This parade has my favourite music. Any Disney parade. It's awesome. One of my favourite places in all Disney parks is coming in a minute. It's the Rapunzel one and it's awesome. either. And that was an amazing spot. I got such a great view of the floats approaching. It was really good. If you want to find the same spot, I am next to the castle here. So the castle is here. If you're facing the front of the park, it was on the left-hand side, nearby the pirate ship, sort of around Treasure Cove area. My God! I would happily stand there again and watch the whole thing all over again. Wasn't that Mulan float just amazing? I'm so glad they did her Amore outfit. So glad. 2 shillings if you're on a ghost ship is where you get your turkey legs. Oh yeah! I'm a massive fan of soaring. Just walk here and say lucky. Find your year and find your animal. Have a magical day. Nah, in all the Disney parks.